Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for watching the last video. It's super cheesy when I say that, but I do appreciate watching the book review. I'm gonna make this pretty short because, like I said in the last one, I ramble a lot. But I wanted to do my first cooking. As you can see here, this is why you're in my messy kitchen. But I wanted to cook you one of my favorite Korean dishes. I found this completely online. I take no credit for it, but it is incredible. I will put the link in the description. It's on My Korean Kitchen. It's called Tteokbokki. I hope I said that right, but it's essentially rice cakes, fish cakes, some onions, and then some spice, which is why I originally wanted to do it. You can get this at any Asian market. You can get it at Wegmans and pretty much a lot of other places. So I'm just gonna kind of dive in. I might try and do a voiceover later. We'll see. To do the description, but I will post the recipe so you guys can try and follow along. This is wobbling because my dog is sniffing it right now, but I'm gonna get started. So that's the sauce. I usually like to do that first just because, as you can tell, the gochujang is pretty sticky. And with the soy sauce and the sugar and the other stuff, I kind of just like to mix it up to kind of let it soak because it's just easier to add at the end. So, and it's also nice just to get the biggest stuff done. This is a pretty easy recipe, but I usually just like to do this first to let it sit, so then all I have to do is just add it to the boiling pot and then call it a day. So now I'm going to make the fish stock. So it's anchovy and kelp kind of powder. You can use the actual stuff, but it's a lot easier because it literally tells you the amount of grams you're supposed to add. So it's kind of dummy proof in that sense. This kind of gives it a little bit of salty and a little bit of fishy taste. It's not overwhelming. When I first made it, I was kind of concerned about that, but I don't think it's that bad. And I'm just following the recipe for how many servings I wanted to make here. I'm not going to tell you guys because there's literally no point. And kind of mix it, let it dissolve for a little bit. You're supposed to take it to a boil because you just don't want to just add it because right now it's still dissolving. And in the meantime, take a look. My napping dog right next to me because she can't get enough of me. And then these are the fish cakes. I'm going to cut them up into triangles just because it's easier, and that's what... Whoops. Cut it up into triangles, smaller bite-sized pieces because that's what it looks like on the website. So it's literally just soaking it. There's really no organization or way I do this. I kind of just do whatever I'm feeling. As you can tell, this is hardly a triangle. And I just do this for a ton of them just to kind of make it different. So as you can tell, I don't know if it made a difference because I lost track of what it looked like. But I think this is a lot easier to add. Now we're going to check what the fish stock looks like. And then my dog getting the scraps. Right, honey? Alright, now time to add. Just to kind of get the bottom stuff. Gonna wait for it to boil a little bit. Turn up the heat. While we wait, more of the dog, as I promised. Right? Look how cute. Alright, they're drained, they're ready, it's boiling, it's a go time. Alright, as you can see, it's starting to boil, so looks to be pretty close. I'm just going to do a taste test right here because I can. Ooh, got the onion. Rice cakes aren't totally done yet. Onions could be a little bit longer, but we're on the right track. Tastes amazing. Well, you guys will know. Just you cook it yourself. Alright, look at this. It's the final product. You can see there's still a little bit of juice or sauce, a little bit of sauce, but it's not too much. Honestly, it just looks incredible. You just taste it for yourself a little bit. You see it's spoiling a little bit, which I think is perfect because after cooking, you want it to store pretty well. And then one last picture. She's sad because she can't have any. Alright, that is it. That is the intro level to Tteokbokki. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I think it's delicious. I'm not going to show the video of me eating it in front of you just because I always think it's super cheesy and it just kind of bothers me. Safe to say, it looks amazing. Taste test is amazing. It's going to be amazing. In the meantime, you know what I'm going to say. I can cook, I can read, you know, just hit the like button and subscribe. What's the harm? Stay tuned.